My dear friend, if you are listening to me right now, this is absolutely not a coincidence. I know you are tired. I know your heart is broken. I know you have lived through moments where you felt the whole world was against you, carrying that invisible weight on your shoulders for so long. I know, because the power that created you is preparing you for this difficult path. That intense emotional strain you feel, that never-ending cry inside, for there must be more. That, my friend, is the greatest proof that you are not being punished, but rather being sealed as a chosen one. Remember this, no great leader reaches their throne by walking on carpeted roads. Royalty always passes through the fire, and you are currently in the very heart of that fire. But know that this fire exists not to burn you, but to forge you into steel. Just before your ascension begins, God sends you 7 definite signs. These signs are your divine navigation system, showing you that you are progressing correctly on your path. Come, let's heed these signs together. Don't be afraid. I am with you. The first sign, the mystery of people suddenly pulling away from your life. Perhaps this situation hurt you the most recently. People you sealed in your heart as forever, those shoulders you called friend, began to suddenly withdraw from your life without any argument or major reason. You wanted to hold on to them. You wanted to ask them what was wrong, and perhaps you even thought you couldn't live without them. But now, look at that void and see the truth. Their departure was not your loss. It was your divine liberation. Their energy, their intentions, or their vision simply could not align with where God is taking you. You must understand this. The size of your vision was a threat to their comfort zone. They chose to pull you down instead of ascending to a higher level with you. And at that exact moment, the loving universe intervened. Why? Because it could not allow your great purpose, the weight that is about to be placed on your shoulders, to be contaminated by their low vibration energy. Don't mourn them now. Withdraw all the emotional investment you placed in them, because that energy will now be spent only on your own victory. They couldn't stay with you, because you are ascending to the next level, and you cannot drag anyone there unwillingly. Let them go. They are forced to witness your ascension, knowing that the law of the boomerang will return to them multiplied. The second sign, inevitable and sacred isolation. I know you feel like the loneliest person in the world when there is no one around you. The noise of crowds exhausts you, and superficial conversations constrict your soul. A feeling like you don't belong anywhere sits in your chest like a heavy stone. This feeling, my friend, is your greatest spiritual school. This means God has taken you into the preparation camp, because the greatest warriors, the deepest visions, and the most unshakable characters are always forged in sacred solitude, not in the crowd. During this period, all your energy stops flowing outwards to people and redirects inwards to your essence. This opens your spiritual radar. When the noise ceases, you can clearly hear the voice of your heart and the guidance sent to you by heaven for the first time. That restlessness within you is actually the awakening of the leader, the ruling spirit within you. You are not born here to be managed. You are here, with all seriousness, to be respected. Make peace with your solitude, for it is the last stop before you are crowned. The third sign, the ashes of old desires and addictions. The things that once entertained, occupied, or perhaps slightly addicted you, now feel like a heavy and empty burden. They no longer satisfy you. Rather, you feel they are polluting your soul. This is a spiritual maturation and ascension. Your light within has risen so high that it can no longer tolerate anything of low vibration or quality. This is not a forced effort on your part, but the result of a divine cleansing. Before the breakthrough door can open, God must increase your capacity and cleanse your vessel. Ascension cannot be achieved with old baggage. The death of old desires is your resurrection into a new life. That feeling of discomfort is your soul shouting, I deserve more now. Do not resist this cleansing. Allow it. because this purity will form the foundation of your future authority. You must get rid of that weight. This is your freedom pass. The fourth sign. Your intuition becomes your eye. You are no longer seeing only with your eyes. You feel the lie beneath the words, the intentions of people, and sense the shift in energy as soon as you enter a room. This is a sacred gift given to you. Do not mistake this for paranoia. This is your superior sensitivity that can tear through the veil of illusion. You have been given eyes that most people are not even aware of. What does this mean? You no longer have to explain yourself to anyone. Stop wasting your breath trying to explain why you feel different, why you distanced yourself, or why you rejected that job offer. Because your vision reflects the truths they cannot see. They cannot understand you. Your clarity shows them their own shadows, and this makes them restless. Trust your intuition, because this clarity was given to you to lead, not to explain. The fifth sign. Doors slamming shut is your salvation. The opportunity you desired so much, the one you prayed for, slipping away just when it was within your grasp. It felt like a punishment, didn't it? But you are mistaken. Every door that closes is not a punishment, but a redirection. God knows what is best for you. If that door had opened, it would have led you into a toxic environment, a soul-draining relationship, or a career that would have diverted you from your true destiny. The universe saw the danger that you could not. You are not being rejected. You are merely being redirected. A chosen soul does not beg for locked doors. They build new entrances to take what is rightfully theirs. Let go of what won't open. And believe me, one day you will look back at that door and whisper sincerely, "Thank you for not letting me walk into that trap, because what is coming was made just for you, and this time it will not close." The sixth sign. Pressure forging your armor, that emotional weight, that spiritual pressure you felt recently, as if the weight of the whole world is on your shoulders. This does not mean you are weak. It means something incredibly powerful is being formed within you. This pressure exists not to break you, but to forge your armor. Pain was never a punishment. It was your preparation. Every wound, every crack you sustained, became a place where your light entered and your power emerged. Your enemies thought they would crush you, but they were wrong. Pressure is not proof of failure, but proof of divine power. Because the more they tried to break you, the more unstoppable you became. You must endure this pressure, because this is your coronation process. The seventh sign. The ascension of obedience and purity, and here is the final sign. The irresistible pull towards obedience and purity. You now understand that alignment matters more than mere talent. Talent attracts attention, but obedience moves mountains and unlocks miracles. You were chosen not because you were the most talented, but because you were willing to leave the noise and follow the path, even when it made no sense. Obedience is continuing to build even when you are tired. It is remaining silent even when your ego demands revenge. This is the final lock of your ascension. The only thing required of you is focus. Be obedient, and allow the whole world to witness what talent could never achieve through you, because that power will elevate you beyond the limits of logic. My dear chosen soul, awaken now. The shift has already begun. Everything you thought was meant to destroy you was actually meant to shape the version of you that is finally ready to rise. Now, stop looking back. Stop chasing anything that stands in your way. I tell you, you are chosen. You are set apart, and you are unstoppable. If this message touched your heart, if it opened your spirit, like this video right now and anchor the divine energy. Subscribe so you never miss this sacred voice that belongs to you. And type just one sentence in the comments. My ascension has begun, because it is your turn now.